as Mark Nelson kicks things off here in Quebec City, Canada. Bernardo Osuna alongside Timothy Bradley ringside. What are your expectations for this fight, Tim?
He's here to win the World Championship tonight. I'm just letting you know that right now. Just in his first round, he's getting off to a quick start. He's already found his timing. And guess what? He's beating Moloney in a department where Moloney usually beats most opposition in, and that's the jab. He's beating them with the jab. He's jabbing with Moloney. He's having more success, and that's the reason why he's able to follow up with combinations.
Nice body shot there by Jason Moloney.
See, when you're bouncing, you're not set to punch. You're in the air. Good body work right there. See, that's going to play good dividends. What the body work does is it slow your man down. You know, not right away, but later in the fight, he starts to feel it.
Moloney lands a nice left hook, trying to establish his dominance as well, letting Sanchez know he's here to fight as well.
Time. Good round. Really good round.
You got to do.
Oh, my goodness. So good.
Angelo Hyder in the corner of Jason Moloney. And Moloney said the fight against Vincent Astrolabio last May 13th, when I won the world title in Stockton, I was a little bit...
Look, he going to have to box all night against Sanchez. Sanchez, he doesn't mind mixing it up. He likes to fight at that mid-range to inside. He has to keep his feet moving, and he has to choose those spots wisely when he chooses to attack. To catch Sanchez off balance or when he's coming straight in.
Nice right to the body from Moloney, as Angelo Hyder reminded him that he did zero work to the body in that first round.
No, it's important to go down to the body of the opponent, especially when he's so aggressive. And then you see Sanchez returning the favor, going downstairs as well to slow down those legs of Moloney.
With that world title. So you see the dedication that both brothers have to being not only fighters, Tim, but to the dream of being a champion.
You do it just right, that stops the forward momentum of your opponent. See the uppercuts in between? Moloney just standing still just a little bit too long after his combinations. And the follow-up shots are coming from Sanchez. Ooh, nice big right hand. Good right hand.
Moloney caught Sanchez coming in, and Sanchez stopped throwing the jab, tried to just bowl his way in with an overhand right, and Moloney caught him coming in.
It's good stuff right here from both fighters. Moloney a little bit better round. Sanchez has a game plan, and he's executing it very well.
You're looking for, because that's what you're showing me. You're looking at that one side. You got to work with him. He's moving, he's moving, he's moving. He's moving around, he's throwing 2s and 3s, and you're looking for 1.
You got to be first and finish last.
Yes.
Remember, every time you're in mid-range, you got to lift your fucking head. That's the fucking thing.
Right? You got to pick it up. You got to do more.
The ring, the lack of a jab changed that second round in favor of Jason Moloney. They want that, and not only to make Moloney miss, but they want to make him pay.
And just the creativity with the offense from Moloney. That gave him Sanchez problems, and that likes that jab right down, that stab jab right down to the body. Sanchez hasn't done anything for that just yet. He needs to figure out how to counter that, because that's stopping him from getting inside.
That was a nice counter right from Sanchez.
It was. Yes, it was. And it's funny because Sanchez, he's tricky. He'll shoot his jab, and then he'll lead with a left hook. Good body work right there. Good body work on the inside.
Now both digging to the body. A left hook from Sanchez, trying to set up that right uppercut. You see him ripping to the ribs of Moloney with the right.
See, Moloney, he has options. He can box on the outside, and he also can fight inside the pocket. But the thing is that Sanchez, that's where Sanchez is good. He's great at fighting inside the pocket. That's where he wants Moloney to sit.
Two of my brothers were in jail. My father was in jail before he turned his life around. I want to win to change my family's fortunes.
Is that a cut? Yep. It's a cut. I don't know if that's from a punch or a head clash. We're going to have to see.
No replay here in Quebec City, so whatever the referee determines, whatever Mark Nelson saw, whether it was a punch or a headbutt, will have a lot to do with how this fight plays out. Jason Moloney. So
Ooh,
nice
good uppercuts on
uppercut
the
there from
inside.
Sanchez.
Yes, and then the follow-up shots right there, but good slipping, bobbing and weaving, upper body movement by Moloney. Getting underneath those shots.
There's that stick from Sanchez. When his jab is active, it opens up so many offensive opportunities for Sanchez. Does for every boxer, but in this fight in particular.
It's
like
funny,
you see that right uppercut.
It's so funny because he's having success, but he couldn't sustain it. When he was bagging up Sanchez, he was having success, and he was stepping around to the sides. He was actually doing extremely well in on the inside.
Nice short left coming in from Moloney. On the borderline with the left. Eastern will have Christian Mbili taking on Rowan Murdoch, and in the main event, Artur Beterbiev, triple title defense against former super middleweight champion Callum Smith. In the meantime, Mark Nelson just told us that it was a headbutt that he saw cause the cut on the outside of the right eye of Jason Moloney. That's a big relief for Moloney in his corner in case we have to go to the scorecards.
And the cut is in a spot where it's not going to impair his vision. As of right now, it looks like Sanchez has the right game plan, and the game plan is pressure. Good follow-up combination right there from Moloney.
And speaking of Moloney, with us is the former two-time
big
junior
shot.
Bantamweight champion, the twin brother of Jason Moloney.
He's put in a lot of good shot body shots so far. I think they're starting to have an effect.
You're absolutely right. Do you see what I'm seeing, Jason? What's the formula? What's the formula of winning this fight right now for your brother?
I think he's starting to break him down. He's starting to get into his rhythm, starting to find his shots, and starting to break him down to the body.
Got it.
All right. It's not going into the eye, which is the only good thing about this cut.
Moloney found the key. He finally found the key. I saw it a few rounds ago. The key is to bag up Sanchez, push him back, push him onto his back foot. He doesn't fight as well off his back foot.
Ooh, about an inch cut.
Fellas, I got it 2 rounds apiece, 38-38, tied up with Moloney and Sanchez. And this could be the second title upset for a Manny Robles fighter. We saw what Espinoza did against Robesi last time out.
For one, Andrew Moloney. First fight in Canada, 22 fights in Australia, 6 times he's fought in the United States. So, have belt will travel. Nice right hand from Jason Moloney, just over the guard of Sanchez, and then a double jab as now he's getting Sanchez to chase.
Get your hands free. Step
Getting
on
him
there,
to
guys.
chase. Sanchez is heavy on his front foot. He's catching him as he's walking forward, and he's getting off. Sanchez will get off, and then you see Moloney. He'll finish the combination.
Ooh, nice body work here.
He punching in between right there. Again, and staying close enough to smother the punches from Sanchez. See, minor, just small adjustments. That's all it takes to get yourself back into the fight until your opponent adjusts himself. And I don't think Sanchez has another game plan. This is the way he fights. He comes forward, he brings the pressure.
Jason Moloney.
There's a right hand available for Moloney. It's over the single jab that Sanchez throws. It's there. He gets the proper distance, and he anticipates the jab coming in. See, a single jab again from Sanchez. He's able to land that right hand over the top. Good inside work from Sanchez, keeping his hands at home inside. Don't like him on those ropes, but he is firing back, and he's coming in between those shots of Moloney.
Hands free, guys.
Looking for short uppercuts on the inside. Ooh, right on the belt line. Good shot. But you see the small physicality. You see the small physical work.
Yes.
How Maloney's bumping him, breaking his posture, then hitting him with a shot, framing shots.
That's what we talk about, Tim. I was going to say experience, but elite, nice combination there from Sanchez with the right punctuating a shot to the chin. But that's what being in with Naoya Inoue will do to you. Even though he got knocked out, it makes you a better fighter if you take something from it. And now this is turning into a heck of a fight here in the 5th round. The world title is at stake.
Yes.
That's impressive, Jace. You're doing really good.
Your defense is at times.
And this is the moment where it happened.
Mark Nelson know what he's doing in there. He was on the opposite side, and he knew that wasn't caused by a punch. You can see the head clash right away and you see the blood just dripping. Wiped his eye. That happens. You have an aggressive fighter, the head get over that front knee, they clash heads.
And it wasn't a Tim Bradley headbutt. These were like very slight moves, and both guys kind of trying to find a position for their head.
Right.
As you see the body work from Moloney.
Oh!
How about that?
See, anytime Moloney just sits still at that mid-range, he's there to be hit. Ooh, he got buckled with that shot.
Nice combination. Sanchez starting to find his rhythm. Andrew Moloney was telling us his twin was finding his rhythm there in the 4th round. Now it seems Sanchez has found a groove.
Yes, he has. He's just letting his hands go on the inside. Positioning himself really well and going down to the body. That's right on the belt line.
That was beautiful.
See, Moloney, when he stands mid-range, that's when he's in harm's way. He can just stand mid-range. If you stand mid-range, you better move your dang head off the line.
And the corner of Saul Sanchez, Edgar Estrellita Hasso yelling out, work that cut, son. I mean, it's part of the sport.
That body work, that he's doing, I'm telling you, it's going to pay good dividends back down the stretch. It's going to pay good dividends. And he has to go to the body because Sanchez hasn't been 12 rounds before. And he has to believe that he can go to 12 rounds. So if he feels this man weakening, he know he can go. It's almost like the runner's high, you know, or the swimmer's high, when you feel like you can swim forever. With the nuances, you can hear it in my voice, man, when I see it. You're seeing skill from both men in here. They're just out of here rock'em sock'em robots. They're making adjustments on the fly. This is championship quality fight right here, fighting right here, boxing right here at its best.
And we're seeing it in round here. It's not just what the corner told them to do, it's what the success of the opponent is forcing them to do.
Look, down look at Moloney.
Southpaw.
Coming forward. It's southpaw, bagging up Sanchez. Sanchez had to take a deep breath right there. You see his mouth wide open now. He's breathing hard.
My goodness, what a round here as we get to the midway point of this World Championship fight. Jason Moloney's first defense. Saul Sanchez's first world title opportunity. Manny Robles looking for an upset.
Look, this is a good entertaining fight right here. Look at Sanchez right there on the belt line. That's fair. Some referees might call that low. That's fair, right on the belt line. And then here's the combinations following up. He missed the first 2 punches, but what he really was looking for was that left hook coming right around.
They're in that 6th round as well. In the corner of Saul Sanchez, they're like, you can't go punch for punch with Jason Moloney. You got to let your hands go and come forward. And the reality is, Tim, whoever's coming forward in this fight is winning the round.
Well, yes, you're right to a certain extent, but just because you're being aggressive don't mean you're being effective. But however, Sanchez, when he's coming forward, that's when he's at his very best. And when Moloney sits mid-range and he let those hands go and he gets caught with those combinations, yes, he's having success. And the judges are seeing it, so.
Both punchers right around 380-something punches thrown per round. A little bit better efficiency for Saul Sanchez.
Good shot.
Nice body work from Moloney.
And he paused for a split second, then followed up top combinations, Moloney.
There's that stick. Nice short left hook from Sanchez. I think that's his best punch.
See, he shoots the jab and then a changeup shot. He throws that left hook to come around, catch him Moloney. And he continues to target that eye, like his trainer keeps telling him, like Manny Robles keeps telling him.
Very educated, and not only that, a very powerful left 12 knockouts and 20 victories. Now you see Moloney trying to establish his left downstairs and upstairs.
Moloney, again, he can do a little bit more. You know, he can box off the back foot, change his angles. He can land, clean the punches on the outside like that. And you see Sanchez is trying to time him, but he's not doing enough work. And that's why Moloney's winning this round right now. He's not doing enough work.
Nice combination work, and then he gets inside and cracks.
There we go.
Body work from Sanchez.
There we go.
He allowed Moloney to work, and then he made him pay.
Oh, nice uppercut right there. You see Moloney tied up right there. That shot hurt him. That shot hurt him. Got his attention.
Moloney goes to the body, trying to get Sanchez off of him.
Ooh,
you see
there it is.
Right-left combination from Sanchez. Now you see Sanchez getting into a groove, and he's pushing Moloney off, using his physical strength to create that distance he needs to land his shots.
Yep, see, now Moloney now is doing these defensively sound. Not letting his hands go. Good hook on the inside. Both guys keep going back and forth, man. The tide just goes back and forth, back and forth. I don't know who's winning this dang round. Man, what a round. 25 pounds. He's one of the biggest punchers in his division, and he showed us that in his last 2 outings.
He's a different cat. A lot of Vaseline on over the cut. About an inch long on the eye of Jason Moloney. Also an abrasion under the left eye of Jason Moloney. Saul Sanchez with that leaping left hook.
See that mid-range jab coming from Moloney, getting time right now with the overhand right.
Admire his work. It's going to be trouble for him because Sanchez is just loading up, waiting for that opportunity to land a right hand. That was low.
All right. I know, it's good. Just keep him up, okay?
Good jab. That's it. Good combination right there.
There's another borderline left hook from Saul Sanchez. Saul lands a short right hand as Moloney was trying to land a shot of his own. And I think it's timing right now, Tim. You said
it is. It's timing. It's, again, desire. It's want. He's doing the right things. It's the decision-making that he's making in real time.
And in the corner of Moloney, you hear him yelling, back him up. And you see the body work that Moloney is putting in here.
Things slowed down from him, slowed down a bit for him. And you see Sanchez down, bagging up, trying to protect himself to the body.
Moloney switched up his game plan here after Sanchez's efficiency. Very effective round for Sanchez, but there's still 1 minute left in this round, Tim. Anything can still happen as you see Moloney backing Sanchez up.
Look at Sanchez using his feet now. He's looking for the uppercut on the inside because Moloney, what he does, good shots on the inside from Moloney. Woo, solid shots. But Moloney leans forward, leans over that front knee. So uppercuts. It's a home for uppercuts.
Ooh, short right hands as they exchanged. Moloney seemed to get the best of it, but now Sanchez lands a right of his own. These rounds are so hard to score. The ebbs and flows. Nice jab from Moloney.
Good combination to come back. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know,
Step back, guys.
There's ebbs and flows. Both guys are having their moments. I would hate to be a judge in this fight. I really, man, I don't know how they judging these rounds, but both fighters are having success throughout the course of this fight.
Time.
Wow.
All right, Tim, you said that
front knee. You know, you create a lane for yourself for the uppercuts on the inside. You see his head down right there? And Sanchez just meeting him. Short left uppercuts, right uppercuts. And he's even following him out. As Moloney right there tries to position his head on the outside.
Of Saul Sanchez's first world title shot. First time he's scheduled to go 12 rounds against a world champion in Jason Moloney, whose only losses have been against Naoya Inoue and Emmanuel Rodriguez in world title fights. Saul Sanchez, he's got 2 losses, both split decision losses against Eros Correa and prior to that, Edwin Rodriguez. So both are accustomed to being in close fights because they like to do this exchange in the center of the ring.
Right. Nope. I got it.
There you see Sanchez catching Moloney coming in.
Get your hands free. Bucks out of there.
Good defense there from Moloney as he got his hands up to parry that left hook from Sanchez.
Break. I got it.
Yeah, you hear that break again. Gotta go take that course.
Ooh, nice right uppercut from Sanchez. That's been efficient.
Good follow-up.
And here's a quick combination. That uppercut, though, catches Moloney leaning in once again.
Moloney trying to get his head on outside that shoulder. Think he's in a safe place, but he's not. That lead uppercut that Sanchez is throwing is showing his mark right now. Ooh, and the body shot. That body shot hurt, boy.
All right, our Mark Kriegel after 8 rounds. How do you have this fight scored? Because it seems like a close fight.
4 rounds apiece, 76-76. Listen, I was shading it a little bit to Moloney. I think the difference, to the extent that it can be measured, is the experience. And I thought he caught up when he started using the bump and pushed him, as you're seeing right now, push Sanchez back to the ropes. But this is a violent but strategic fight. Both corners are at the top of their games, and guys are listening.
And they're making adjustments midway through as you see the ESPN Bet Live money line. Moloney minus 300, still favored over plus 225. Sanchez, who is a live dog in this fight, Tim.
Yes, he is a live dog, but he's missing something right now. And he's missing the body attack, and he's pinning Sanchez along the ropes, and he's getting off. He's teeing off.
Angelo Hyder just yelled out, "Where's that right uppercut?" to Moloney, and he was able to land it. But you see the shoe shining from Sanchez to get Moloney off of him. And now here comes Sanchez.
Ooh, big left hook.
And that left hook from Moloney as Sanchez was coming in. There's a body work from Moloney, who always listens to Angelo Hyder. Left uppercut from the Australian.
Stop, I got you. Be careful. Here's the bell, guys.
I love the stop.
Guys, you can keep bumping him back. You are when you get into the ropes. But when you come forward, jab the chest with a 1-2. Just real simple 1-2 rip. 1-2 rip, Jason. Real simple from the outside. Okay, all box and keep moving. James, it's a close fight. We have to win these rounds.
The body, you can stop him.
You got to win decisively. You have to separate yourself from your opponent so it can be a clear round win for yourself. These rounds are too close. You don't know who the judges are going for or who the judges are scoring for.
A 14-punch thrown difference.
Damage again. You're seeing ebbs and flows. Both fighters are having their moments. Ooh, good left hook to the body right there. My goodness, he set that up off the ropes. And then the combination, that was sneaky right there. Strategic. Got himself along the ropes, allowed Moloney to come forward, and boom, unleashed a hellacious combination right there to the face.
You see that throwaway right uppercut to set up that jab?
Look at now Sanchez using some footwork of his own.
He seems the fresher fighter here in the 10th round, does Saul Sanchez. The question is, what happens when he gets into the championship rounds, the 11th and 12th? Uncharted territory for the fighter out of Southern California.
Look at it's an inside brawl, phone booth fight right here along the ropes.
Nice body work from Sanchez. Now he's trying to pin Moloney going backwards, but Moloney's strength using his shoulder to push Sanchez back. Sanchez not having it with the right hand.
The body work is where it's at. The body work is where it's at. You know, you hit your man to the head, you hit him with your best shot, but downstairs you continue to weaken him. You can see both guys, when each guy go down to the body, you see their hands drop to protect their ribs in that rib cage.
No one likes a shot to the body.
Not at all.
There it is, once again. A borderline shot from Sanchez, but he set that up. Nice left hook from Moloney on the inside. Now a little combination.
Quick, I got it.
Body language matters here. Body language matters in these moments. You gotta show the judges that you want it. You see Moloney right now, the experience coming through. He's showing that he wants it. Just unleashing combinations that steps in and smothers. Don't allow Sanchez to work. And a big left hook right there.
Man, these rounds are so hard to score. Although this one,
so sneaky, man. You see Sanchez right here. He steps back, gets a little distance. He brings him in, lowers him in, gets in mid-range. Okay, you got off a bit. Here he is. Here he is. All right. Oh, there's the combinations. Oh, snuck him. Well executed right there. Get out. He had that plan.
Saying you need the next 3 rounds. Now it was Manny Robles telling Saul Sanchez, you need these next 2 rounds. But Tim, this is gut check time. He's never been here as a pro before. First time being past the 10th round for Saul Sanchez in his first world title opportunity against the Aussie Jason Moloney.
Yeah, desire usually pushes you through these moments I hear. You know.
To Naoya Inoue made him better. He said he had a bad hand, but he wasn't going to regret not taking a chance to become a superstar with a win over Naoya Inoue, the best fighter in the world. But it didn't derail his motivation or his mindset to become a world champion. He knew he had enough to beat Astrolabio. And this guy, he said in Saul Sanchez, is trying to take everything I've achieved in the sport and I've worked so hard to accomplish.
Trying to take food off his table. He's holding down that belt. That's how you get the money.
He's doing it for his wife Georgia, for their 4-year-old daughter Isla and 2-year-old Billy May. That is what Moloney's doing it for. Sanchez, oh, he takes a nice 1-2 combination from Moloney right in the center of the ring. 2 hooks, and he walks through him.
Oh, left hook coming back from Sanchez, and right hand over the top. Moloney trying to smother, but Sanchez is just getting a little distance, letting Moloney come in and just keeping his distance really well and shortening his shots up on the inside.
We've mentioned how one punch can change the fight. This is one of ebbs and flows, one way and another, but you just cannot rest on your laurels thinking you landed a good shot, because both Sanchez and Moloney are dangerous. There goes a body shot from Sanchez after Moloney went with the flurry to the head.
Hands free. Get your hands free. All right, break. I got it.
45 seconds to determine a winner of round 11. Nice body work from Sanchez and short right from Moloney.
Stop. It's okay.
Nice left
good
hook from
shot.
Moloney. Jeez.
Again, Moloney showing his class right now in these later rounds. He's holding it together.
Body work. He has to breathe deep, set himself up, and Sanchez says, you take a breath, fight through this, and the crowd is really appreciating this. Nice combination from Jason Moloney.
What a finish to this round.
The French Canadians say one's Australian, one's Mexican American. Tonight, you're all French Canadian.
See the corner trying to get the ice up out of the ring.
12th and final round. This is a championship fight. First opportunity for Saul Sanchez. First title defense for Jason Moloney. It took the Australian 3 chances to finally become a world champion. Doesn't want to go back, make that long flight home to Australia without that WBO strap. And Sanchez also has a long trip out to SoCal. He wants to change his family's fortunes with a world title win tonight. Nice left to the liver from Sanchez here to kick off round 12.
The fight pressuring.
You see the
to leave that last impression on the judge's mind. Moloney right now is dictating. That's what he's doing. He's dictating the pace right now.
The boxing skill, but it's boxing skill with fortitude. Tim.
Yes, yes.
It's not just I'm outboxing you. I'm boxing to set myself up to punish you. And so, what can you say about Sanchez? Can you take my body shots?
Now here he comes.
Stop. No, be careful, be careful, be careful.
See, and this is the time right here.
Wow.
Come on, baby. Give it to us. Show us now. Show us your greatness.
Quebec City
Show
is
us your
in the
greatness.
house.
That's what we want to see. How bad you want it?
The fight could be in the balance here. Can Moloney defend his belt? Will Sanchez make
starting to
the
break down.
fighter's dream come true?
Sanchez is breaking down physically right now.
Stop. I got it. I got
His
it,
legs
guys.
are starting to
Legs
weaken.
are starting to get, yep. You're starting to see him weakening.
But he's still dangerous.
Oh, nice angle right there.
Stop. No. Be careful.
Yeah, but you see the fatigue on
Yes.
Saul Sanchez. He's not as put together when he's throwing his punches here. But guess what? Doesn't matter, because at the end of those shots is one Jason Moloney as the crowd
That's what I'm
comes
talking
to
about,
their feet
baby.
here in
Yes.
Quebec City. Jason Moloney and Saul Sanchez gave us a 36-minute war, 12 rounds, world championship
That's what I'm talking
action.
about. Yes, it was. It was back and forth action by both these men tonight, man. They put it all on the line. I knew it was going to be a tough fight. Started off rough with Moloney. Moloney, had Sanchez moving forward, letting his hands go. Moloney had a hard time adjusting to the pressure that was coming his way, but then there was a shift. Moloney started to figure it out. He knew that, I got to get inside. I got to push this big, strong fighter back. And that's what he was doing. He was having success on the inside, going down to the body, catching with short uppercuts in the inside as well. And then Sanchez come back with his shots on the inside into the body. It was just back and forth action. An excellent fight for the fans, an excellent fight also to study. Both of these corners, they need to be praised. They've done a great job in both these corners. They were making adjustments throughout the course of the fight. Not only was the fighters but the corners were. It was an exciting fight to watch, man. And like you said, I don't know who won this fight tonight. I don't know if Moloney's going to retain his championship.
After 12 rounds here inside the Videotron Center in Quebec City, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Après 12 rondes, ici au Centre Vidéotron de Québec, nous passons aux cartes de juge pour la décision. Jean Cotier has the bout, 114-114. Richard Blouin and Richard de Caroufel both have it, 116-112. For your winner by majority decision. And still, WBO Bantamweight World Champion, Jason "Mayhem" Moloney!
The upset wasn't meant to be. Some fans are upset inside the Videotron Center here in Quebec, Canada, but